When I tell you guys all 3 parts of this reunion, shit went down. This is probably one of the best reunions in Baddies history. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be reviewing parts 1, part 2, and part 3 of the Baddies Midwest reunion. Listen, okay? I got all my notes down on my phone. We finna get real raw and uncut, and we finna dive right into it, y'all. Roll the intro. So first, we start off that episode with Rolly having her sit down with Dolly, Lex, and Summer. I really grew to like Rolly even more this season. I feel like she always brought the entertainment, the drama, and she is funny, and it's just more to being a baddie than being cute and dancing around in the club. Rolly is what Natalie should be. You can tell that the girls, they do have some respect for Natalie. When it comes to Rolly went and she stayed with the newbies for a bit. You know, she got to understand them, see where they were coming from, which I really do respect, and I like that from Rolly. I'm glad that they were able to squash that out, and it was really no bad blood. Like, you could tell Rolly and Summer, like, they have a bond, and Rolly really did genuinely mean that apology. Now, jumping on to the next scene, we have a scene with Tinka and Jayla, and basically what was going on with them, it was a video of Jayla and Tink. They got into an altercation. I don't know if this was at a booking or something, or just like at a little after party. Tink obviously is pregnant now at the reunion, so her and Jayla are not going to fight. I feel like they wouldn't even let that happen, but they were arguing, and their conversation like really escalated and turned into, like, it got a lot bigger. I grew to like Jayla a lot more this season, especially towards the end of the season, because I kind of did feel bad for her. Coming into Baddies Midwest from Caribbean, I was not really feeling Jayla. It gave Bully a little bit. This is where things start to kick off. This is our first fight. Emma and Yoshi come into the room. It's always after the show ends, everybody wants to just you know, just talk shit after the show ends. You get to see the confessionals and stuff, and them confessionals, people be running their mouth in them confessionals. So it's like, oh yeah, I see how you acting. Like, oh yeah, nah, let me go on live real quick and call you out. Dolly and Summer both stood up. One thing about it is Dolly gonna have her girls back. Dolly is going to have Summer's back. Like, they really do have like a friendship. Like, they really give like sister, like Summer little sister and Dolly big sister. Dolly really do be right for her girl. Now Lex, that's a little different, but they was really getting to it. Yoshi was taking it back. Yoshi was not. She was confused. She was like, what's going on? I thought everybody was cool. Girl, no. When you in the baddie's house, ain't nobody cool. Ain't nobody cool at all, okay? But Emma, she always gonna hold her own. All of the baddies, I can say, all of them hold their own, except Biggie. Biggie don't hold her own. Natalie enters the room, and Mel is there. If y'all know me, y'all know I love Melanie Fox. I love Mel. But I was mad because she was only there for 5 minutes. I think she came in on what, the 20th episode? It was 23 episodes, I think. And she came out on the 20th episode. And y'all just had her come in, fight Ivory, and leave. Y'all could have let her just stay. They invited her to the reunion, which I do love. Mel was low-key feeling set up. Now, the thing about Mel is, Mel was running her mouth too, online. After the whole episodes that came out, Mel was calling out a lot of people for fade. She was calling out Siki. She was calling Summer. Of course, you gonna feel a little bit set up going into the reunion when you calling out all these people for fade. Like, that part, I didn't understand. She got her money, and she did. You know, no shade. She got her money and did. That's really all that matters. But now, this is when we go on stage, and DTV comes on, and this girl literally goes in to hug Natalie and smacks her right in the face. And Natalie was getting up, but she wasn't really doing anything. I'm like, no shade, not even gonna lie. Natalie was not on that. And then we went to Rolly, and then so now we're jumping to Rolly and Scotty. I kind of sympathize with Rolly because, Scotty, you were not supposed to be in this scene. I'm glad Janeisha was clocking her, because Scotty kept laughing it off like it was funny when Rolly is literally trying to have a serious conversation with her. And it's like, once you see all the backlash that is coming with it, you want to try to retract yourself and try to apologize. Like, I really don't understand where Rolly was coming from, and that's weird and that's fake, because Rolly and Scotty do have a genuine like relationship. You saw everything that was going on behind the scenes with me and this girl, but once you see the crowd, the audience ain't liking it, like, I don't know, like, that was giving weird. They are all genuine friends. Like, all of, like, some of the OGs like are really genuine friends with like one another. So I'm glad they really did not fight. Okay, so we start off episode 2 with Rolly and DTB. Now DTB was saying that she was wrong, like, you shouldn't have did that, like, that girl is so small, XYZ, which I do agree. People want to call Anna small. Slim is small. Anna is not that small to me. It was just too much. So I completely agree with what DTB was saying. She's a clout chaser, which is why I love her. She's just so transparent. Like, she knows shit clout chaser. With Natalie and DTB was that Natalie, Anna, and DTB, and I guess one of DTB's friends were all at the club, and some other baddies too. And DTB's best friend and Anna had gotten to it, and Natalie was mad that DTB didn't break it up or stop it or any of that. Natalie had went on live, and DTB didn't like that. DTB was like, that's why I snuck you. And okay, like, I mean, okay, you know, I feel like that wasn't really why she hit her. I feel like DTB just wanted to make a scene. That's why she hit Natalie. As soon as Big Lex, Summer, Dolly came in, they set the reunion off. I ain't even gonna lie. This right here, this the main course meal. Cause them 3 girls went in and jumped Scotty. I know Janeisha was sitting in her seat cackling. I was like, damn. Scotty, get up. She popped right out of her seat. Then boom, tried landing that kick, and she fell right on the floor, and they just start wah, 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 wah. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all just jumped her. Okay, so here's the thing. Anna got up to get in the paint with Scotty, but she talking about she got jumped. Girl, ain't nobody jumped. Nobody jumped on her. Nobody jumped on her. Dolly already got her little, you know, did her little 1-2 with Scotty. You know, her little jump, it was a jump. You know, she did her little 1-2 with Scotty, so she like, I'm riled up too. Like, y'all tell me who won, because I'm not finna, I don't know. But, you know, Tasiki, she low-key got that. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't care for Tasiki, but she low-key got that. I don't think Bad Dolly can fight. I don't think she can fight low-key. And people saying that Bad Dolly was keeping it up with Tasiki, like, I was like, I don't know. Tasiki, she has form when she fights. She has form. She got reach. Bad Dolly was trying to get in close and trying to get a hold of Tasiki, but Tasiki was not letting that happen. Tasiki and Biggie are... Tasiki is on rampage. Like, this girl dancing around through the set, like, she's fucking mad, like, mad as fuck. This bitch gonna go upstairs, where I'm guessing is her team. She entered with her team. She just straight punch a hole in the wall. I don't understand why she was going off so much, because it's like, you got it, girl. Like, you was doing your thing. Like, you was doing your thing. But I feel like low-key she might have been mad because she ain't get Dolly the way she really wanted to. Like, I feel like she wanted to really break that girl's face. Summer's calling out Scotty. They had to get their little round in, because it's like, girl, okay, you said I jumped you. Well, come and get your head up with me. One thing about Scotty always gonna throw that kick. Them kicks be strong. I know them kicks. I don't want to be kicked by her, because I feel like if she kicked me, it's gonna, first of all, she's gonna kick me in my stomach, and it's gonna all the air out. So after fighting Scotty, Summer fights Anna, and then while Summer is fighting Anna, the sneak queen obviously got to get her little ones in, and DTB literally steals off on Summer, but security breaks that up a little bit. One thing about DTB is DTB gonna sneak a girl. Lex is low-key mad because she wanted to run her ones with Scotty while they was in Hawaii. That's why Big Lex was low-key mad, because it's like, you know, we still had a fade that we needed to run low-key. So it's like, is we gonna run that fade? Like, I'm ready to run that fade right now. This girl Janeisha talked about some, so Scotty and Lex, are y'all gonna run the fade? Like, and Scotty low-key, Scotty was like yeah, like, I'm up, like, I'm ready for whatever. And Janeisha talking about something, they don't want the smoke with Big Lex, so we just finna move on. Janeisha low-key, she was playing Scotty the whole fucking reunion. Like, she was really playing her. Like, you could tell at the other reunions, it felt like it was slight shade thrown from Janeisha to Scotty, but at this one, you could really tell, like, the bitch was being direct. So that's when Janeisha brings out Jazz, Ivory, Big Ivory, not the little one, and Pretty P. Now, obviously, Lex and Ivory had to get their ones in. One thing about Lex is very tall. She has reach, but when Ivory get a hold of you, like, she got you. Her hits hurt. Like, you can tell her hits hurt. After they are done fighting, Ivory is like, Dolly's sitting up there. She like, you want to fight? Like, do you need that? Because they had smoke, low key. And Dolly was sitting up on the couch. She was like, I just fought to seek you. Like, I'm not finna fight you. Low-key, it was giving scary. It was definitely giving ducking a fade. It was definitely giving scary. So we end off the episode with Ivory and Summer doing that little fight, and Ivory was tearing up Summer. When she started banging that girl against the TV, I was dead. But now we're moving on to episode 3. Janeisha just wanted to clear the air for Big Lex and Ivory. She wanted to see if there was still smoke, like if they wanted to get another round off. And Ivory was like, we cool. And Big Lex was like, yeah, we cool, like it's alright. Like, now this is when Big Lex fights Jayla, and the reason that she fought Jayla is because Jayla already was talking a bit too much, and then she had jumped in when she was fighting Anna. Jayla was the first one to bite Big Lex. Jayla bit Big Lex near her armpit area, and that was the reason that Big Lex had bit Jayla in her nose. You can't be biting somebody and then expecting them to not bite you back. Now back on stage, Jazz and Summer fought. I don't know why they fight. I think it's just a lot of, it was just more talking, because you know Jazz and Summer already didn't like each other. I don't really care for Jazz. Jazz, I'm not gonna say she was boring, because she wasn't boring. She just was not my cup of tea. But now Dolly and Pretty P run their little ones. I think they did like 2 rounds, and they was getting in there. Dolly was really getting in there, which surprised me, because when Dolly and Pretty P had fought at first, Pretty P was definitely tearing Dolly. I don't know, Dolly must have took a few fight classes or something, because she was getting in there with Pretty P. And tell me why when Dolly's wig came off, I started freaking dying, because tell me why it looked like Barbie from South Central Baddies season 3, especially when she was holding her hair up. Like, I was fucking dead. Janeisha was trying to, you know, let Biggie know that she was a little wrong for not having your friends back. It don't even have to be jumping in the fight. You could have broke it up or did something, which I totally do agree. Biggie, you might not be a fighter, which I don't understand that whole I'm not a fighter stance. I don't understand it. But you could have broke it up, especially if that's your best friend. I don't know who that girl was. Low-key, it was giving Fantasia, with the Fantasia little pixie cut. Like, I don't know. It was definitely giving that. But she was clocking T. Now her comment on Biggie was a little bit too much, low-key, but she was cool. I like her. I want to see her again. They bring everybody back on stage, and Janeisha just wants to understand if Anna, Scotty, Big Lex, and Summer are cool. And low-key, they kind of squash it. There's obviously still some tension there, but they kept it pretty. That's when Janeisha had asked Dolly if her and Zeke are cool. You know, it's very died down. Everybody is just done with fighting. Like, you could tell everybody is just done at this point. Everybody ran their ones. Everybody fought. Like, we're just tired. Like, that's when they bring on Slim. I don't understand why they brought on Slim so late in the night. We barely get anything out of Slim. Slim is in the episode for like 5 minutes. It's really sad for them, because I really thought they was best friends. When they at first came on, like, I liked them. It was a cute little duo. Rolly was the 0 and Slim was the 1. Like, I like that little thing on One More Chance. Like, that was really cute. But Slim obviously had to just go on the internet and do her talking, and it's just like a lot of back and forth. And then once you start bringing up dead relatives, I don't agree with that. But I don't agree with that. I don't care if, well, no, I'm not gonna say I don't care if you're bringing up my son, because if you're bringing up my son, if you're bringing up my child at all, like, all things are off the table. Slim, if you're bringing up her son and saying that she dies on the table, like, that's real fucked up. Like, you can never go back from that. I would never want to go back from that, you know? I would never want to be friends with you. Like, that's some real fucked up shit. So yeah, I do understand where Rolly is coming from, but it really did give bullying. Like, it really did give bullying. Having her issue with Slim and then Summer chiming in and them fighting, like, it gave bullying. And I'm glad that Summer and Slim were able to have their talk and resolve this, because you could tell Summer's apology was very from the bottom of her heart, because her mom and her dad both died. So coming for somebody else's dad, and when you don't even know this person, piggybacking off of a situation that is with her and somebody else, like, yeah, you know. And I'm glad she admitted that she was wrong, and I'm glad that there was able to be at least some resolution with Slim and Summer. I hope y'all enjoyed this review of the first, second, and third episode of the Baddies reunion. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, and make sure y'all fucking subscribe to my motherfucking shit, because y'all better not be watching my videos for free. Y'all better be liking, subscribing, okay? I don't care about anything else. Like and motherfucking subscribe, bitch. Okay, but I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I promise y'all. I say that every video. I say that at the end of every video, but I'm actually see y'all in the next video. Bye.